Okay, and take you on a tour of our boat. This is the Ocean Spirit of Moray, and we'll start at the back. We've got a lifeboat here, which you can see. I say it's a lifeboat, these are actually the lifeboats here. And this is a motor launch, which we can use when we go swimming. And then I'll take you on the rest of the boat. If you look behind me, here leads down into the canal, which is where I'll show you that in a minute. And I'll show you some clips through at sea. So I have a line on here, which is hooked on to these lines which run the whole length of the boat. So as I move along the boat, I'm going to unclip and clip back on until I get inside the boat. So we'll go along the boat now. Now we're at the cockpit. And this is where, when you're outside the boat, you can steer the boat from. And everybody just chills out and relaxes in here while we're not putting sails up and doing things like that. How you doing? Don't drop the phone. Click me back there, Dad. There you go. Thank you.
Same age, roughly.
So we'll move up towards the front of the boat. So from here you can see our main sail is not up at the moment. That's the main sail right behind me. And then up towards the front of the boat behind you can see the jib, which is the very front sail, which is up. And at the moment we're sailing with the jib and the mizzen sail, which is the sail at the back of the boat. Because it's very windy, so we don't need the big main sail up. So you can see here we've got another life raft. Here are some more stairs that go down kind of into the middle of the boat. And there's another hatch right at the front which goes down into the sleeping compartment. I'll show you the other side of that in a minute.
What sort of an education are you giving these two?
Sorry, I can only apologise. She's not from my school.
Who is that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, and he's also in the big wedding which came out this year.
Oh, Gaylord.
Oh, is he in that?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go down the hatch into the doghouse now. This is where everything happens, really. All the big guys are down here, so I'm going to be quiet for a minute. And I have to stay clipped on until I get inside the boat.
Are you alive?
Are you a girl?
Okay, so we're in the doghouse now, and this is not the sort of doghouse that I'm normally in from my other half, but this is where all the steering, the controls, all the navigational equipment, and the depth sounder, and all this stuff that tells us where we are and where to go next is. Whoops.
Oh, this is not going to be fun.
David's just gone to do some pollution.
David, sit down. Okay, seriously, sit down.
Okay, so we're just coming into the what do you call this bit? The crew. We'll call it the crew quarters here. This is where we all sleep, basically. So you can see these are our bunks, and there's absolutely tons of them. You can sleep loads of people in here. I haven't actually counted them, but I'm guessing 20 odd. And you can see we have these flaps on the side. So if you were sleeping at sea at night, you wouldn't roll out of your bed. It's quite bumpy at the moment, so you have to falling about a little bit. And this is the other side of that hatch, which I showed you from outside. This is a very front hatch that goes into the crew quarters. And it's important that every part of the ship has a hatch to the outside, because every part of the ship is watertight, and so it's sealable. So if we were to get a lot of water in here for any reason at all, we can close these doors and actually seal the boat, seal each compartment of the boat. So the boat's effectively in 3 sections, and we can seal each section up, and we can also access each of those sections from the outside. This is the business room where most of my business is carried out, and this is called a head. Doing a tour of the boat, yeah. Okay. So this is the captain's cabin, and is that the first mate? Is that your cabin?
Second mate.
This is the second mate's cabin over here. So they've got a bit more space than us, but understandably so. And this is some sort of a control console. I think it's something to do with the engine. That I don't know. And this is the ship's galley. So this is where we cook. We've got a whole bunch of sinks here for washing up. A massive cooker. You can see the kettle's on. It's almost always on. And all of these cupboards have special catches on so that they don't fly open while you're at sea. So you push a button and everything comes open, like everything's kind of locked shut. Alright? Alright?
I know you were talking about problem stuff.
Yeah?
You're not allowed into that lock there.
Okay.
So that's